U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed optimism about the possibility of a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. Meeting with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer in Turnberry, Trump said that a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza is possible. Take a listen.
Yeah, a ceasefire is possible, but you have to get it. You have to end it. You're talking about with Israel's. You're talking about there, because we have many ceasefires going on. The whole world is. If I weren't around, you'd have right now 6 major wars going on.
Yesterday, Trump said that Israel would have to make a decision on the next steps in Gaza soon. Speaking about the growing humanitarian crisis and reports of starvation-related deaths, he described the images of starving children coming out of Gaza as being terrible.
It's terrible. You know, when I see the children, and when I see, especially over the last couple of weeks, and people are stealing the food, they're stealing the money, for the food. They're stealing weapons. They're stealing everything. It's a mess. That whole place is a mess.
The World Health Organization has warned that malnutrition rates are reaching alarming levels in the Gaza Strip. Of the 74 recorded malnutrition-related deaths in 2025, 63 had occurred in July alone. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called on the international community to firmly reject and condemn the use of hunger as a weapon of war.
Conflicts continues to drive hunger from Gaza to Sudan and beyond. Hunger feeds further instability and undermines peace. We must never accept hunger as a weapon of war.
But amid growing concern, Israel has denied widespread reports of starvation in Gaza and blamed Hamas for stealing aid.
Israel is presented as though we are applying a campaign of starvation in Gaza. What a bold-faced lie. There is no policy of starvation in Gaza, and there is no starvation in Gaza. We enable humanitarian aid throughout the duration of the war to enter Gaza. Otherwise, there would be no Gazans.
Israel on Sunday announced a halt in military operations for 10 hours a day in part of Gaza and new aid corridors. Jordan and the UAE airdropped supplies in the enclave. 2 Jordanian and 1 Emirati plane dropped 25 tons of humanitarian aid. Palestinians gathered in hope of receiving supplies. Many people walked through the area waiting for assistance, but frustration grew as some didn't get anything.
Two planes carrying aid went into the air. Look, as you can see, I didn't get anything out of them. I followed the planes where they dropped the aid. They dropped the aid around 3 kilometers from where people were gathered, and we didn't get aid. This is a very difficult situation.
But Palestinian media claimed that Gaza needs at least somewhere between 500 to 1,000 aid trucks per day. And the 20 trucks or even 100 aid trucks are a drop in the ocean of what over 2 million Palestinians in Gaza need at this point.